How you doing? I'm Chuck Sullivan with Something Independent, and we're here in Telluride, Colorado at the finish of Stage 1 of the USA Pro Challenge. We're joined by Governor Hickenlooper. Thanks for being here with us today.
Chuck, great to be back. Great to be back on your show.
Well, you've been here with us before, so we appreciate that. You've been a big supporter of the independent spirit of business in Colorado.
Well, this race is the essence of that kind of Colorado independence. Is an idea that a few people, Lance Armstrong got a few people talking around dinner one night, and shouldn't we do this? And the next thing you know, Governor Ritter's pushing it. It keeps growing. They get Rick Shadden of Quiznos and Smashburger involved, and all of a sudden it's this world-class event.
We hear about the economic impact this race had on the state last year, upwards of $95 million, and everybody anticipates there's going to be more this year. But beyond the dollars, what kind of impact can a race like this have on the state?
Well, a race like this, if done properly, and this race is being done properly, right? Sean Hunter and Rick Shadden have just done an amazing job of doing it first class. But when done properly, it becomes part of the brand, right? It does shine a bright light on the assets that Colorado has. And this is a beautiful day. It was a little bit overcast, so it wasn't too hot for the riders. All those greens and the hillsides have been very wet out here for the last month, so it was just popping out into the TV sets all over the world. So people see how beautiful Colorado is, and then they get to see the kind of that independent spirit that you're always talking about. And the next thing you know, you've got people wanting to buy Colorado products. That's a good thing. The other great thing I love about this race is it binds Colorado together, right? It shows each of these towns that we're all connected to each other, and that we all succeed. If we all work together, we all succeed.
Well, I think we see that out there talking to some of the folks that we've been talking to, like Pete Wagner from Wagner Custom Skis today here in Telluride, and Tom Barney, the CEO of Osprey Packs over in Cortez, Colorado. They've been there for over 25 years, operating out of the Southwest, and it's beyond the bike. There is a certain spirit of this throughout businesses, whether it's cycling, craft brewing, ski makers here in Colorado, that it's really inspirational.
Well, it's a privilege to live in Colorado. It's also a privilege to race a bike in Colorado. It's a privilege to have an independent business in Colorado.
Well, thanks for being with us, Governor Hickenlooper. We look forward to seeing you at some other stages along the way.
Good to see you, Chuck.
Thanks so much. Chuck Sullivan with Something Independent, and we'll be on the road. You can follow us following the story of Colorado independent businesses along the way at somethingindependent.com.